In more Francis Ngannou news, Francis Ngannou is currently working on burning yet another bridge, this time with his current organization, the PFL. The PFL had a card in Africa that Francis did not show up for, despite it being in Africa, where a lot of fight organizations are trying to build more of a presence in. So this would have been a big move for the PFL to have a whole card in Africa, have their star heavyweight fighter be there in Africa for the card. But nope, Francis has his eyes still locked on the UFC that is growing more and more by the day. And Francis has regret. I definitely think he regrets his decision of leaving, and I bet he's going to do anything he can to get back into the UFC and fight Tom. And this is just more proof, that supports that. Francis is done with the PFL, and the PFL president himself is just not happy, man. Not happy about it, and I get it. Francis is he's not looking like a great guy. This is not a great move. Sometimes you just got to honor the contracts you sign and the relationships you form. And Francis seems like a guy that is just repeatedly going back on relationship after relationship. So I don't know if this even supports him moving back to the UFC, because the UFC has likely seen this, and this is more proof that supports Dana's claim of Francis not being a good guy to do business with. So, yeah, this is big. This is big, and it just creates more questions. I don't think this fully supports Francis getting into the UFC, and I don't think it fully supports Francis staying in the PFL. So, yeah, this is just an anomaly for me, but still something very big. Let me know what you think.